Hey everyone, Alan Bauer here in Bay City, Michigan. And tonight, what I want to talk about is let's say you want to build the biggest building in a city. There's two ways you can do that. You can either go out there and tear down every other building that's bigger than yours. Let's say yours is this tall. You can sit there and try to tear all these other buildings down, put your effort into that. Or you can just try to keep building your building bigger and not worry about those other buildings. So it's kind of the same way in business, like with the CTFO business. And there's things I see out there, and we're all guilty of this at some point. And I'll call myself out on my stuff too. Just like anybody else. I'm not here to preach and say, hey, I'm the perfect person. You all need to be like me, because I've gone through all these things myself. And I still slip up now and then, but I like to keep myself in check, and this is one of the ways I do it. So let's say it's somebody right on CTFO, but they're not on your team. Sometimes people even on the same team get very competitive. You can have somebody underneath you and you get upset because they may pass you. I look at that like a good thing. I can't wait until the day we recruit somebody and they blow right by us and they pass us. You know why? Because it still boosts us up. So even I have no problem somebody making more money than me that comes on my team. My dream is to have a bunch of people on my team that make more money than Karen and I do. That is like my dream come true, because they're all going to boost me up and I make more money anyway. So it's a win-win situation. And I'll see this in some of the groups and things like that, like more or less with people that have left the company. I watch them tear down the top leaders. And, instead of appreciating everything these leaders do for us, and the leaders aren't perfect either, but they do a lot of good. I mean, it's like they can be 99% great, and there's that one little part, 1% bad, and somebody has to dig on that. So instead of worrying about getting themselves up, and I've watched these people do this, they sit there and they talk smack about somebody, and cut every little thing down that they could on this person, thinking that's going to cause people to join them. It has the opposite effect, let me tell you. You're going to repel people with all that negativity. Same with the competitors. These other CBD companies, these other network marketing companies, MLM companies that are out there selling CBD, they're not our competitors. We have the CBDa product. Nobody else has that. So how are they our competitors? If anything, it's good for us. What if they all went out of business? Would that be good for us? No, because that would mean people had no interest in CBD, or something was seriously wrong with the industry. We want them to thrive too. And as more of their, as they grow their business, more of their people learn about CBDA, we'll pull some of those over. They're going to find out about CBDA and they're going to switch to CTFO. And, same thing with the real competitors out there are going to be places like the supermarkets that are going to start selling CBD because it's convenient. It's going to be the Amazon if they ever jump in on it. All these big box places, they're going to take about 2/3 of the market, and that's okay. I am fine with that. So the thing is, we don't need to cut down, don't waste your energy trying to cut down what you think is a competition, whether it's another company out there that's, a competing company, or it's even somebody within CTFO, another leader out there. You don't need to cut them down. There's enough business for everybody out there. If somebody, when I see somebody doing something like the other day, I compliment people that aren't on our team. I'll see them in other Facebook groups and things like that, and they have a great testimonial where they put something out there. I'm high fiving them, man. I'm like, hey, way to go. I see somebody out there that's got a good blog going, or they got a good YouTube channel. I appreciate what they do, and I give them compliments. I say, hey, you are doing great, man. You're doing like everything you're supposed to do out there. And this is what we need, more people like that. We need to actually be out there uplifting each other instead of trying to cut each other down. And it's a very small portion. I'm not complaining. I mean, it's a very small portion, but most of those people that I've seen that did that, they've been gone from CTFO. They jumped on some other business and they failed at that one too, and they jump into something else and they fail. And the reason is there's one common denominator. It's them. It's their negativity that's keeping them down. So let's support each other. I don't care if somebody's on your team, not on your team, even if it's a competitor. If they're doing something good, give them a compliment. Build your own building taller. I look at the people that have taller buildings than me, and I say, okay, let me keep trying to get up there. Even if they're going bigger, I'm going to keep, to me, that's a competition. I'm competitive. I love to go up there. As the competition rises, it automatically makes me rise too. So I just wanted to throw that out there. Drop me your thoughts on it. Maybe you got some examples you want to share, something like that. Feel free to comment. Feel free to, put post in, whatever. So that's all I got for tonight. Just wanted to share that. So again, if you want to build the biggest building in the city, two ways to do it. You can tear down all the other buildings, and that can take a lot of time and effort, or you can just focus on building your own. And that's the way that I look at doing it. Talk to you tomorrow. Thanks.